So I thought I'd make a packing video as I'm packing to go to Australia for the Women's World Cup. The Women's World Cup is hosted in Australia and New Zealand, however I'm just going to Australia. The World Cup starts in July and runs throughout August, so I'm going to Australia during their winter. I love watching packing videos and I watch a lot of YouTube generally, and I love watching what people do and do not take on holiday with them. It's one of my favourite things to watch. And also, I've searched the whole of YouTube looking for a packing video to go to Australia in the winter, and I just haven't seen many out there. Of course, everyone goes in the summer and goes on gap years, but I've not seen anything for winter in Australia. It's been the biggest thing on my mind for the past 5 months while I've been planning this trip to Australia, is how cold is Australia in the winter. And I spoke to a few different people. I have an Australian teammate and she's told me it's a different type of cold, that different cities are different temperatures. So I'm going to Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne and Adelaide, and I've been told Adelaide and Brisbane are a lot more colder than Sydney and Brisbane. However, most of the kick-off times for the games are at 8 p.m, so it's going to be a lot colder when it gets darker, and it's possibly going to rain. So I'm basically going to pack for all weathers. So I live in England and it's been fairly warm the past few months. I've actually only worn shorts and short sleeves since April. I've actually not worn pants on my legs for a long time, so it's going to be so weird to like put warmer clothes on during July. It's definitely such a mind thing to get over, the fact I'm going to winter on the other side of the world. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm fine with China Airlines, and they've given me a few scares. I thought my flight has been cancelled a few times, but I think I'm still going on Monday, and they've allowed me to take 2 21 kilograms suitcases, and I get to take a cabin bag. So I'm basically taking 3 suitcases, which I feel super bougie because people have done this trip to Australia with a backpack. A lot of people go on their gap years, but you know what? I'm going at 30 to a Women's World Cup. I'm going to take 2 suitcases and basically take everything in my wardrobe. So I bought this brand new suitcase. It's from It's Luggage and it is dark green and I absolutely love it. Me and my sister do have a debate about which one's better, hard case or a soft case, but I think soft cases are better because you get the depth of soft suitcases. Like, look how deep that is compared to just like half of the cab. I know they go to both as one, but it's like each half is like this compared to like a thick deep suitcase. So I've started putting a few things in. I am going to use packing cubes, but for now I've just put things in that I'm definitely going to take. So the first thing I wanted to show you is one of the main jumpers that I'm going to wear that I bought at the beginning of this year and basically wore throughout the whole Arnold Clark Cup, which is this European Champions jumper. Is it obnoxious to wear this on the plane going to the Women's World Cup? I've still not decided what I'm going to wear on the plane. So I think I'm going to wear this to most England games. Like I said, it's going to be cold at night. I do have the New England jerseys, but it's going to be cold at night and this is definitely going to keep me warm. And I think when I get over there, I really want to buy a Women's World Cup hoodie so I can wear that to non-England games and wear that to England games. The only like coat I'm going to take is this fleece. I bought this 2 years ago from Next in the men's section. And then during the Arnold Clark Cup, I wore this with the hoodie underneath it. So this is going to keep me warm in Melbourne and Adelaide. I'm also going to take a raincoat, so if it rains, I'm going to put that on top of this so that I'm super warm, dry, and not going to get sick while I'm in Australia. So they're like the bulkiest things I'm going to take. So I'm basically going to take a lot of long sleeve tops. If it is warm, I could wear this with shorts and then just cover up my arms. If it's chilly, I'm also going to take short sleeve tops. I'm basically taking everything. In terms of shoes, I did buy some brand new UGG boots. I've wanted these all winter, but they were sold out, and now you buy them in summer, they're in stock. So these are the short mini Uggs, and Uggs an Australian brand. So really excited to be taking these. These are the leather ones, which I thought would be good for the rain. In terms of other shoes, I feel like I'm at the judges' houses of X Factor, eliminating shoes, like what I do and do not need to take. But my favourite pair of trainers right now are these New Balance ones. I absolutely love wearing these. They're so comfy. I probably will wear these on the plane as well, just because they're so easy and comfy to wear, and easy if I'm doing a lot of steps as well. I'm also taking my Crocs for slippers and to take to the beach as well. So in terms of football clothing, I am struggling because I just want to take everything with me and I don't need to take every single jersey with me. The theme of packing for all weathers, I am taking this England beanie, which I bought at the Arnold Clark Cup last year in 2022. I'm going to take gloves and I'm going to take a scarf as well, just to make sure I'm warm. Also during the Men's World Cup, which was during England's winter, a lot of the supermarkets had warmer England merch out. So I bought this from Asda, thinking of Australia, but I hadn't booked Australia then because I thought this would be perfect. It's long sleeved and it's England. So I'm going to take this with me. But this was a purchase during the Men's World Cup just gone in the supermarket. So I have jerseys and I have football t-shirts, and I don't need to take all of these, but I want to take them all. This t-shirt was in Asda this year and was my favourite thing to wear, but am I going to wear it much in Australia? I don't know. I also have this Lauren Hemp shirt that I bought last year. Again, will I wear it much in Australia, or will I just sleep in this top? Again, another England European champion t-shirt. How many of these do I actually need to take to the World Cup? Am I going to become that obnoxious English fan? We won the Euros, did you know? Okay, let's talk jerseys. So I had this one made for me and my friend. We are going together as Wits and Wilkins, so I had that made for us. I also have the Home England jersey that I'm hoping to get printed with Greenwood on the back, but I just haven't been able to. So I found this Mary Earps one online as well, which I absolutely love, because I've been wanting a Green England keeper shirt for absolutely ages. So they're the ones I'm definitely taking. But I also have this 2019 Women's World Cup top that I have the patch for, and it says Horton on the back. I love this jersey so much, and I wore this to the last World Cup I went to, and Steph Horton is actually going out with the BBC to cover the Women's World Cup, so I feel like I should take this in honour of her. But am I going to wear it to a game? Is it going to be too cold? I don't know, but I think I'm going to take it. I also had this other England jersey made, which was from the Euros last year. I turned 30 this year, so I made a jersey for me and my auntie because she turned 60, so it's a sort of special thing with my auntie that I had made. So I'm from Manchester and I support Manchester City, so of course I'm going to take a Manchester City jersey with me. This was the shirt they brought out this season for International Women's Day, which I absolutely love. I'm also going to a Jamaica game, so I'm going to bring my Manchester City shirt with Bunny on the back to support her in the Jamaica game. I'm also going through a thing where I love white jerseys right now, and I absolutely love this one from 2 seasons ago, and I have Greenwood on the back. Do I need to take this with me? Probably not. So I'm also half Irish, and I'm going out there to support the girls in green as well. This is probably one of my favourite World Cup jerseys, and like I said, I've got a thing for white shirts right now. So it's white and green stripes, and I just absolutely love this shirt. Again, I don't have it printed. I would love to get this printed eventually. I also have the home Ireland jersey. I'm going to 2 Ireland games while I'm at the World Cup, and hopefully they'll progress out the group and I can see them again. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to wear to the opening game. Also for Christmas last year I got this Ireland training top, however the Ireland football have changed their crest, so annoying because I got this for Christmas last year, but I just absolutely love the colour and will definitely be wearing this while out in the World Cup. So yeah, I definitely need to cut down on all these football shirts that I'm taking, and should I be taking all them? Will I be wearing shirts for a football game in Australia, or is it going to be too cold to just wear a football shirt? So then I'm going to put a jumper on anyway. I don't know, but I probably will take most of them and put it across these 2 suitcases. So yeah, some difficult decisions on what to take and what not to take. I'm going to start putting these in packing cubes and finally zip my suitcase up for the last time. I'm looking forward to that moment. But I'm hoping to make a few YouTube videos while I'm out in Australia. I really want to document this experience of going to Australia for the Women's World Cup. It is my second Women's World Cup. I went to the one in 2019 by myself, and it was my first introduction of women's football, so I'm excited to, 4 years later I've met so many people and excited to experience this World Cup, and hopefully England will bring it home.